And a 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome to another episode of Meryl Mania Guitar. I'm Meryl Hamilton, and today we are going to learn the awesome Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. Before we get started, I should let you guys know that we are going to learn the easier version of this song, easier than the official version, and it's the version taken from the Rockschool Grade 1 book. So if you're a beginner or if you're working towards your grade exam, then this is the version for you. So buckle up, let's do it. So first up, there's this little cool pattern we need to learn, and I'd recommend using 3 fingers for this. So we're going to use your first finger on the first fret each time, second finger for the second fret each time, and third finger for the third fret each time. So this way you won't get your fingers in a tangle or a twist. Okay, let's go for it. So let's take our third finger and place this on the third fret on the green B string. Now we just pluck this string 2 times. Then fret 1, 3, and then we go to fret 2 on the orange G string and pluck this. Fret 1, open, and then on the blue D string we go open, 3, open. So far this is the pattern. So on the green B string, 3, 3, 1, 3. On the orange G string, fret 2, 1, open. On the blue D string, open, 3, open. Now a little quicker. So basically that pattern plays 4 times in total, and then we go to a very similar pattern but it's a bit more higher pitch, because we're going to go to the third fret on the purple E string and go 3, 3, 1, 3. Now on the green B string we go 3, 2, 1. Then on the orange G string we go open, 3, open. So especially on the green string, that's a really nice place to use 3 fingers in a row, because we are using 3 frets in a row. So I'll just do that again. So on the purple E string, 3, 3, 1, 3. On the green string, 3, 2, 1. On the orange G string, open, 3, open. Now a little quicker. Okay, so basically that phrase repeats 2 times, and then we go back to the original phrase we learnt at the beginning, and we play this also 2 times like this on the green string. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. After that we come to some chords, but just as a little overall summary, I'll just play everything we have learnt so far, quite slowly whilst explaining it still. So, starting from the absolute beginning on the green B string, fret 3, Here we go. Join in if you like. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. And again. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. And again. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. Last time again. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. Okay, on to the purple E string. Here we go. 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0. 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0. And now back to where we began for 2 rounds. Here we go on the green string. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0. Okay, so that's exactly how it is in the book and how it should be played. Right, on to some chords. So first up we have an A chord. So if you're not sure how to do this, here's a quick little lesson. We're just going to take our first finger, the one next door to the thumb, and place this on fret 2 on the blue D string. Then our next finger goes on fret 2 on the orange G string. And then our next finger goes on fret 2 on the green B string. And for this, we could strum the A chord from the A string, the yellow string. The yellow string down. Okay, 2 strums. Okay, then we have a 2-beat rest. And then we go to what's called a C power chord. So to do this, we're going to go to fret 3 on the yellow A string and fret 5 on the blue D string. To reach fret 5, I'd recommend using either your 3rd finger like I am or your pinky. Okay, we want to also keep our fingers nice and flat for this, not arched. So it's good to have the thumb hanging low but pointing, whoops, up towards the ceiling like this. Oh, so awkward. And this will help enable our fingers to go flat and rest on all those unused strings. Okay, so we do 1 strum. It's held for 2 beats. 1, 2, and then we just go to a G power chord, which isn't too different. All we do is take each finger up towards the sky strings. Really, this is called down on guitar, but unless you're used to being calling it that, it looks like it's up. Okay, so now we're on the same frets. My first finger is on the E green. It's not green. My first finger is on the E string, which is like a reddish orange colour. And then my other finger is on fret 5 on the yellow A string. And we do 1 strum, which lasts also for 2 beats. 1, 2. So from the A chord, here we go. C, G. And that repeats twice, by the way. So I'm going to now do that again. A. C, G. Okay, on to the next section, which also begins with an A chord and a 2-beat rest just after it. So just the same again, here we go, A. Now on to a C and a G chord, but a non-power chord version of those, more just the regular open chord version. So to do the C, if you're not sure, we'll just take our first finger, the one next to the thumb, and place this on the 1st fret on the green B string. And then we take our 2nd finger, and this goes on the 2nd fret on the blue D string. And the string between these fingers should be open, by the way. So you want to keep your fingers nice and arched for this chord. Not like power chords, which were the opposite. We had flat fingers for those. For this, we want arched fingers. And then lastly, we take our 3rd finger and place this on the 3rd fret on the yellow A string. Now, if you're not taking a grade exam from this book and you want to still play this, but this is still too tricky maybe because maybe you're a real beginner, you can also play C like this And you can also play C like this. That's the easiest version. So that's 3 versions: easiest, medium, hard. Okay, if we're doing it like this, how it's actually written, we want to strum it from the yellow A string down. Just 1 strum, which is also held for 2 beats. 1, 2. Okay, and then we go to a G chord, and in case you're not sure, it goes like this. So we take our first finger next to the thumb and place this on the yellow A string, fret 2. So fret 1, fret 2. Then our second finger will go to here, fret 3 on the E string, which is red. And then either one of your other fingers remaining, it doesn't matter which so much for this, can go to the other E string, which is purple, also on fret 3. So we have fret 2, fret 3, fret 3, and everything in between these fingers is open. So again, we want to keep our fingers as arched as possible to get a nice clear sound, because we're going to strum all the strings just 1 time and hold it for 2 beats. 1, 2, like this. So I'll just play that again from the A onto C, then G. And after A, when we have that 2 beat rest, that's the perfect time to get your hand ready for C, because it buys your hand some time. Now, I'm just going to play the whole chord section so far, and it goes like this. A, power chord C, G, and again, A, power chord C, G, then A, then open C, open G. Okay, and then the next chord bit will be a different version of A, and it's easier because instead of doing this like earlier, we're going to take this finger away and just hold the middle 2 strings only. But also this means we can only strum a certain amount of strings here. We're going to strum only the A string, which is yellow, and the 2 strings we are holding. So if you're also worried about hitting these strings by accident with your pick when we strum, no problem. All you have to do is not have these 2 fingers that arched. You can now flatten them a tad just to mute the unused strings. So they're resting. So in guitar, we don't always want our fingers arched. It really depends on what you're playing. Like, we want our fingers arched if we want to hear the other strings played clearly, as well as the one you're touching, I guess. But sometimes we will want to not hear certain strings on purpose, and we will want to mute them by keeping our fingers less arched and just touching them a tiny bit. So here we're going to have 16 strums. They need to be downstrokes, and they need to be in this rhythm, which I will say as I play it. I'll play it slow first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... But really it's meant to be a bit quicker like this. Okay, so after that we go back to the stuff, which is kind of like what we learnt. Well, it's exactly like what we learnt at the beginning, but with less repeats. So we're going to go to the 3rd fret with our 3rd finger on the green B string and pluck it 2 times. Fret 1, fret 3 again, fret 2 on the orange G string, fret 1, open. Then open on the blue D string, fret 3, open. And this plays 2 times, by the way. So again, on the green string, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0. Now that's all the parts of the song. So yay, you've learnt it. Let's finish up, guys, just by playing everything now. I'm just going to play it, not saying that much, because I want it to have a bit of flow this time. So here we go, from the top. we have it. Sunshine Over Your Love. The grade book Rockschool version. But it's fine for anyone to learn as an easier option. Like, you don't have to be doing an exam. I'm not going to be knocking on your door and checking up on you and be like, have you booked the exam yet? Have you booked the exam? So, I hope that's helped and made some kind of sense. Please hit that subscribe button. Oh, thank you so much if you already have. And hit me up on social media. So, remember, practice makes progress. Keep it fun, guys. And I'll see you cats on the flippity flop.